What's up? Inflatable enthusiast here. And what I have in front of me for you today is, as you probably already read the box, this is the Gemmy 2010, 5 foot tall, I believe, pop-up Santa and Christmas tree. So, yeah, Thanksgiving's over now, and we're already moving on to Christmas. I can't believe it. So, this is my first review of the Christmas season. I'm very excited. I still got a few awesome reviews coming out soon for you guys still. So stay tuned for those. But yeah, today is on the classic pop-up Santa Christmas tree. I absolutely love this design. I've loved it for years. And, you know, doing a classic display this year, I really wanted a pop-up design to use in the yard. I just needed more animated designs. And Gemmy made a lot of amazing animated inflatables from between like 2010 and 2014. There were some amazing designs that Gemmy produced, and this is one of my favorites. As you can see, you probably already read the sticker. I ordered this off of Yard Inflatables. I got it from the Holiday Decor store, though. It's their secondary site where they sell used or broken inflatables. They had two of these up for sale on that website for a long time, and I was waiting closer till Christmas to buy them. And yeah, there was two of them. One of them they said in the description that it had trouble getting up or going back down. So the animation was a little messed up on that. But this one, they said in the description, was perfect, worked just like new. It was only like $90, and they offer free shipping and everything. So I was like, that's an absolute steal. I'll take it. Now, as you can see, unfortunately, it doesn't have the original box. I'll pull up a picture on screen right now of what the original box looks like. It's the like early 2010s blue Christmas box art that they used for a few years. I love that box art, and I wish it came with it. But, you know, I'd rather get it for a good price and good condition and not have the box. Because there are a few of these on eBay right now, but they're like $160, it's $170, and they have the box, but, you know, you don't know the condition of the inflatable because there's no pictures or anything of it. So I knew that this was in good shape because it said in the description, and I trust the people on Yard Inflatables. They know what they're talking about. So I'd rather get this much cheaper without the box and in good shape. So, but yeah, this looks like it was the inner box probably that it came in. Because Gemmy always had these symbols on the top and stuff like that, and the numbers and the dimensions. But yeah, so it says pop-up Santa and Christmas tree. I didn't write any of this. This was already on the box. The Yard Inflatable sticker as well. You know, the other sides, there's nothing on them. Then top here comes with the original stakes and tethers and everything, but they're not in the box. Actually, yeah, the tethers are in there, folded in the instructions. They come in just like a Ziploc bag. And then here's the inflatable itself. So, take it out. Yeah, like I said, this is one of my favorite pop-up designs. It might be my favorite Christmas one. My favorite Halloween one is probably the Pop Goes the Evil. The original one with the tinsel fabric and the sound box and the crank that turns and stuff. I love that. But this is probably one of my favorite Christmas ones. I just love the simplicity of it, and it just brings me back to my childhood every time I see it. So I'll zipper this up, set it up, and we'll plug it in and inflate it. Alrighty, so I got it all zipped up. It has the non-foldable base fan legs, and one of them is actually broken. You can see there, unfortunately, but it's not that big of a deal. The plastic on the non-foldable base fan seems to be way worse than the actual foldable ones. I don't know why. But you'll see in a second, this thing inflates very fast, and it has a pretty strong fan in it. I believe it's like a 1-inch blade slow starter or something like that. It's in the shape of those fans. Yeah, this thing gets up in no time. So it's already done. Santa will pop up here any second now. It's turned a little bit. So yeah, as you can see, he pops up really good. Pops up fast. I believe there's like 6 or 7 second intervals when he's all the way down and when he's all the way up. Yeah, so he pops up very nicely. The only problem is, though, he is, you know, kind of flimsy and stuff when he's all the way up. So it looks really good, like, right now, because obviously we're in the house. There's no breeze or anything. There's no wind, but I can see, you know, when I put this outside, it's going to have a lot of trouble with the wind, because the wind would probably, you know, blow on it, and then when it starts to deflate, he'll just get stuck outside the tree. But when that's not happening, he goes right down all the way, and it works perfect. So the beanbags inside of him is what drags him, you know, down. If he didn't have those beanbags in there, he would probably just sag over the front of the Christmas tree. A lot of people, if they think the animation like isn't working too good with these pop-ups, they'll cut the sandbags out. And, you know, obviously that causes them to not fall back down completely, and it looks pretty bad. But yeah, the tree itself, I love the design of the tree. The way that they put the snow on the edge of the branches and at the top there, it reminds me of kind of like a Rudolph Christmas tree, or in that like Rankin Bass Rudolph style. I don't know, it just kind of reminds me of that for some reason. And yeah, it has different colored ornaments or lights on it. And they're not like plastic or anything, they're just inflatable fabric that's sewed on. And then there's a star on the top as well. But yeah, it inflates very, very good, very tight, and like I said, it inflates very fast. As for Santa's design, I love the way Santa looks. You know, typical 2010s Gemmy Santa, just the small dotted eyes, the little smile, you know, super simplistic, but like it just looks so good. Nowadays, if they made this, they'd give Santa like anime looking, like super detailed eyes. You know, it would just look unsettling and creepy. I hate newer, like, I don't know, I just hate newer designs. They're just so over detailed, and it just looks shitty. I love like the simplicity of older Gemmy. That's one of my favorite things about it. It's so simple, but it's so well done. So yeah. Anyways, but my only complaint with, I guess, this inflatable, or just like pop-up inflatables in general, I'm sure most of you have heard about this, but the unfortunate issue with all of these pop-up designs is when the inflatable actually pops up, you can see in here, he's very close to the fabric, and he rubs against the fabric pretty much every time he goes up and down. Over time, and especially if you live in a warmer climate, that will actually take the coating off of the fabric, and it slowly wears itself out from just going up and down. It makes streaks or lines in the coating and eventually starts leaking air, and then it won't inflate good anymore. I checked all around this. I couldn't find anything, even down like where the fabric like touches the most. I couldn't see any streak marks or like any parts of air coming out through the fabric or the coating or anything. And I pinched and rubbed too, and there was nothing happening. So, and like I said, I live in a colder climate, so hopefully this, you know, will stay in great shape. Hopefully it doesn't wear itself out, but unfortunately it will over time. It's inevitable. There's nothing we can really do about it. But yeah, that's not a complaint with this particular design. It's mainly a complaint with just all Gemmy pop-ups. They all have like that same issue, unfortunately. There's no other way around it too. It's not like it's a poor design choice by Gemmy. They can't really fix it. I mean, that's just how they work. So yeah, I'll hopefully be able to get a few years out of this. Even after I do the classic display this year, I do plan on keeping this because I just personally love this design. So hopefully it'll last me many more years after this. But, yeah, so anyways, I don't know how many C7s are in this, but I don't think it lights up very good, unfortunately. That's the only other downside. But, yeah, anyways, we'll go cut to the night view. Alrighty, so here it is in the dark, and as you can see, the tree really, really lights up good. And so does Santa here as he pops up. So, yeah, I think it lights up great. It only has, I think it has 6 C7s. There might be one right here that's out. I can't tell, but it looks like there should be 3 here, 2 here, and then 1 in Santa. But, yeah, it lights up very good. You can definitely tell what it is at night. I wish they put another C7 maybe in the treetop, but then again, that might have weighed the pop-up animation. It might have weighed that down too much, and it probably wouldn't look very good. But, you know, even without it, it still looks great. And then when the when Santa comes down, you'll see in a second, and the tree topper is connected, you know, the rest of the lights in the inflatable kind of, you know, illuminated a little bit so you can tell what it is. But, yeah, so anyways, that's pretty much it for this review. Again, I love this design. Very, very nostalgic design. Super simplistic, but it just screams 2010's Gemmy, which is the Gemmy I remember growing up. I was born in, like, the mid to late 2000s, so I don't remember too much of the early 2000s Gemmy. I remember a good amount, but, like, you know, this would be, like, a childhood inflatable of mine as opposed to, like, something from 2003 or something like that, because I wasn't alive back then. But this would be something that, like, I would get growing up, so that's why I love it. So yeah, but anyways, like I said, more reviews coming out for the Christmas season very soon, so stay tuned. They'll be coming out, you know, over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, anyways, but that's it. I'm the Inflatable Enthusiast, and I'll see you guys next time.